She's a diamond. She's a diamond girl. She's a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond.
Hi YouTube, it's Princess Diamond. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm showing you guys the quickest way to add beads to your braids to save you a lot of time. I did show you guys this in a video about 2 years ago. Y'all probably didn't see it because baby, it got no views. And I'm glad it didn't because it was so cringy going back and listening to it. So I'm just going to do an updated video. Now with this way that I'm showing, we are not going to be using the beater. I know a lot of you guys know of this way. Obviously, this is the general way to add beads. The beater usually comes with the beads, but it takes so much time. You got to constantly add the beads to the beater. You got to put it in the braid. You can't add as much beads at a time as you want. So let me show you guys a quicker way. Okay, so what you're gonna need is a needle. I do find that using a straight needle is a lot easier. You can use a curved needle if you absolutely need to. Try to get a bigger curved needle. It'll make it a little simpler, but like I said, straight needle will be best. You'll also need some thread and some rubber bands and your beads, of course. Now to start this out, it's really simple, you guys. You're going to take your needle and thread, and you're going to thread your needle by putting your thread through the hole of the needle. You're going to pull the thread all the way through and match the two ends of the thread together. You can make this as long as you want, but try not to make it too ridiculously long. And then you're going to take your bead, one bead, and you're going to put the two ends of the thread through that bead. And what you're going to do with it is you're going to tie it. This is going to secure the end, so that way when you're adding your beads on, it does not fall through. So you're just going to tie it once and tie it twice, and that'll get you a nice, good base, I guess. So like I said, again, you can definitely make this longer if you're using a lot more beads, but you will find the longer it is, it's going to be a little bit harder. So again, you can make it longer or however long you want, but try not to be too ridiculous with it. So now you're just going to take all of your beads and you're going to just put them through the thread, through the needle, and let it fall through the thread. The good thing about this is you can still do like your patterns if you want to. So you can start your patterns. I didn't do a pattern just because this is just to for demonstration. So I'm just adding on all of the beads and letting it fall all the way to the bottom. You can definitely make several of these. So let's say you're doing a style like Knotless box braids where you have a lot of braids and you have a lot of beads to add on. You can do about 2 to 3 or however many you need, but you can do multiple threads if you need to. And like I said, this is just a really good way to avoid having to continuously stop after adding only like 3 to 4 beads to the beater and adding it to the braid. You can just add all of your beads here and then you go. Now once you get to the top, you want to leave some room at the very top, so don't add your beads all the way to the needle. Leave about 2 inches down from where the needle is, and this is what it's looking like. So this is the reason why you want to leave some space. What you're going to do is you're going to take the thread and open it up, and then the ends of your braid is going to go through the 2 threads. Now what I do is I just lay the ends of the braid straight up against the needle like so, both ends, and then I'm just going to slide the desired amount of beads that I want to that braid right through. Okay, simple as that. And then you're just going to take your rubber band and wrap it around the last end, the last piece of the bead to secure it from falling through. And that's it. A couple things that I will add that may be helpful when you're doing it this way is to maybe have some type of cushion or something that you can put your needle on as when you set it down to add your rubber band, so that way everything does not fall. Because if you just let the needle, if you just set the needle down and you let it go, all your beads can fall off. So if you can have something where you can stick that needle on while you're putting the rubber bands on, or while you're not holding the needle or whatever, that'll be great. But you guys let me know if this was helpful. I think this is a great way to save some time, especially with these new trending braids with bead styles that's going on. I know you guys are taking a lot of time adding all these beads to these braids, so how about you save you some time? Let me know if it helps. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. I hope you guys be blessed, stay protected, stay filled with love and peace. I'm just going to continue with the rest of these and show you guys what they look like. Take care.